Hello everyone, Romer here, bringing you another cooking video. This time I'm going to be making some nice creamy spinach with a different recipe. I've created it before, but this one's going to be a little bit different. And how's it going to be different? I'll tell you how. What we have here is we're going to be using some nice spinach here. This is about 400 grams worth of spinach. We're going to be doing butter, 25 grams. One fine smallly chopped onion, 200 milliliters of milk, and we got 2 tablespoons of white flour. This is specifically organic white flour, and then we're going to mix that in with 100 grams worth of sour cream. So the way that we're going to be making all this is like so. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this butter inside of the the saucepan. We're just going to heat it up like so. We're just going to put it on a medium-high heating here. Alright, and while this is heating up, I figured I'd update you guys a bit. My dad had to end up going to Serbia for my grandfather, as for those who don't know, he passed away almost a week ago. So this was the 13th of July. And I actually made a mistake. He actually was not 92 years old when he passed away. He was 91 years old. So my apologies on that. And right now, today was actually his funeral. So my dad, my aunt, my uncle, they're all there, you know, to pay their respects. He was great guy. He's nothing but nice to me. Now that he's gone, the only thing I can do is cherish him and remember him and the good times. Alright, so we're just going to have this heat up accordingly. And then once this is heated up, then we're going to pour in the onions, and we're just going to slowly cook that for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, what we're also going to do is while this is going on, we're then going to boil some water. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. So while this is heating up, I am going to boil some water. This is actually meant to be clear. What I was supposed to do actually was to boil the water in whole and then pour the spinach through this colander. But what I did instead was I decided to put the spinach instead, and then I figured, no, there's no chance. Why take it? Why risk it and end up destroying the teapot? So we're just going to start boiling like so. Okay, now the green is gone. So this is going to be boiling, and while this is boiling, we're just going to be looking here to see how the butter is doing. All right, very good. It's going like so. I want to make sure that it's covering it all up. Gotta cover all bases here. And now it's heating up nicely. Now we're going to dump the onion in here. Voila. And we'll cook that appropriately for about 5 minutes. Good. Okay, so 5 minutes from now, you should be able to get that by around, well, right now it's 6:40 local time here, so in about 5 minutes, then we'll get that going. In the meantime, what I'll also do is I'm going to cut up some of the onion, just mix it accordingly, like so. I want to make sure it's nice and soft. No, it's not something that many horny women would unfortunately agree with, having something soft. Unless it's something relating to their own body, which can help nourish many children out there. It's all good though. Okay, so this is cooking accordingly. That's it, let's waft that smell, very good. Meantime, this is boiling nice and well. Once this is fully boiled, then the next thing we're going to do is take all this spinach and put it in that colander, and then with this teapot we're going to pour the hot water slowly to wilt the spinach leaves. So I will see you back momentarily when I do that. Okay guys, we are back. Actually, there's something I should have, I forgot to tell you guys. So now that we're getting closer to the 5-minute mark, which will be in about one more minute, what we're actually going to do instead is we're going to take this, the flour, and we're going to mix it into the onions, and then we're going to cook that for another 2 minutes. So 30 more seconds, and then we'll slowly put it in. That's right, we're slowly putting it in. Gotta make sure there's no discomfort and nothing gets burnt or scarred. There we go. Okay, almost there. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll lower the heat a bit. Okay, and here we go. Here's the flour. We'll sprinkle it all in. There we go. Voila. Okay. So cook that for 2 minutes. May have overcooked it here a bit, but that's okay. It's all right. Again, doing things with one hand. Not the usual thing, but, you know, it's not my fault if my phone gets stolen. Yeah. Oh, am I kidding? Of course it is. Alright. Let's turn it down a little more. All right, okay. I think it's a bit burnt. We'll just put it off to the side here. In the meantime, we are going to get this boiling pot right here. Turn it off, and we're slowly going to pour it in. And let these spinach leaves wilt, like so. Voila, there we go. That's it, just like that. And keep in mind, you may need to do this twice. There we go. And voila. So we're letting that wilt nice and slowly. Ooh, I can already smell it. I can already smell it being boiled. Very good. Got it nice and welted. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this washcloth and we're going to pour all this in here and then squeeze out any remaining water inside. And once that's done, we're going to dump it right back in here. Okay, so let's take care of that. There we go, nice and wilted. Ooh, that's hot, beautiful. Just like that. All right, voila, perfect. Okay, we'll just wrap it like this. and squeeze accordingly. Oh yeah. Yep, grabbing something long and making sure all that juice comes out. This is usually a specialty that should be done mainly by women, not so much by men. There we go. Voila. So not that much juice left, that's fine. Okay. Voila, perfect. Okay. And now that we've got that, now we're just going to pour the milk into the mixture. So I'll see you guys, and then we're going to pour the spinach in as well. So I'll see you guys when we do that. Okay, we are back. So actually, I made another mistake here. What I meant to say was, so right now here I'm going to slowly pour in the milk and just mix everything accordingly, like this. Go. Yep. And then what I was actually doing off screen, something else I forgot to mention, was I was chopping up the boiled salads. So here we've got that nice and roughly chopped up, like that. And then as to as smallest pieces as possible. Go all sides, cut it through. And then we're going to take that and mix it in with the spinach. Let's just get this off, please. Thank you. Voila. Mix it all in nicely. Very good. Now we finally take the spinach and we mix it in with the liquid. So first we got to make sure that the sauce is nice and thick, because if it's all liquidy, most of you are probably going to be dissatisfied with the taste. Always make sure that the white stuff is nice and thick, and that it never leaves that your tongue will always remember it when it's in your mouth. There we go. Just going to slowly push up the heat. As you can see, still too liquidy. Look at it, kind of looks like a bit of a mushroom soup. It's kind of nice. In the meantime, what we'll do is just bring this over so we're not procrastinating. And then we'll just slowly put this stuff into there and make sure it's nice and thick. Still, this may take about another minute or two. So I will we'll get back to you guys once the cream is nice and thick. Okay, now that the white stuff is nice and thick, now we're slowly going to put all of this spinach into there. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm filming at the same time, is I'm going to have to put everything in one nice scoop. And while we're doing so, I'm just going to gently heat this. Now while this is being done as well, I also want to make sure that I put in the sour cream. And then we're going to mix it all together. Okay. All Alright, very good. Voila. There we go. Voila. Don't worry, I washed my hands before I did this, so it's all good. Okay. And now that's done. Now we put in the sour cream. Now, you can actually use any kind of cream so long as it's identified as a single cream, which I believe is less than 34% of fat. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So we're slowly going to put some more thick white stuff in here. And, oh crap. Looks like I'm going to have to find a way to wonk the camera a bit. There we go. Voila. Put the rest in there. Voila. Some more. Okay. And one more scoop. Voila. Okay, that should do it. Perfect. Now that's all in there. Now, we're gently going to cook everything like so. Oh, look how it's all coming together, guys. This is what we wanted. Oh, it already smells good too. Kind of, it's like a nice, nice mushroom soup kind of thing, like a stew. Looking really good. Just gently boil, just like that. Voila. And if you do it too fast, it'll end up burning the leaves. And then once, I believe you'll mix it for about a few more minutes. And then what you can do, if you want, is season a little bit of nutmeg on there for a little bit of extra taste. Sometimes I like to mix a bit of shredded cheese on there too. Plus it has multiple uses. It's used as a side dish, some people like it as a dip, or you could also use it as a spread. Me personally, I like it as a side dish / spread, so that way I take a slice of bread and then I just put a little bit of spinach and then add in a few more things and make a little bit of a mini sandwich like so. Ooh, look at that, guys. So good. So delicious. Alright, there we go. That is looking great. I'm just gonna turn the heat up a little bit, like so. Just gently cook it. That smells amazing. That smells delicious. Hopefully it tastes delicious too. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Alright, looks like we are good to go, guys. So this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on the next video. And also be sure to give my video a nice rating. So give me a rating between 1 to 10 out of 10, with 1 being God, that's so disgusting, to 10 being, oh honey, you could spread that thing all over me and I wouldn't mind at all. All right, well, take care, y'all. Bye-bye.